National Park. National parks in India. Any natural habitat that is set aside by the government of a state or union territory for the conservation of the natural environment is called a national park. National parks in India. Place for preserving animals by providing natural habitat and prey. Anthropogenic activities like developmental activities, industrial activities, forestry, poaching, hunting, and cultivation are not permitted. The boundaries of national parks are well defined and no private activities are allowed inside the national park. Hemis National Park is a high-elevation national park in Ladakh, India. Globally famous for its snow leopards, it is believed to have the highest density of them in any protected area in the world. Hemis National Park in Ladakh is the largest national park in India. The park is bounded on the north by the banks of the Indus River, and includes the catchments of Markha, Samdar and Rambuk, and parts of the Zanskar Range. List of national parks in India. There are 106 existing national parks in India covering an area of 44,402.95 square kilometers, which is 1.35% of the geographical area of the country. In addition to the above, 75 other national parks covering an area of 16,608 square kilometers, 6,412 square miles, are proposed in the Protected Area Network report. The network of parks will go up 176 after the full implementation of the above report. Hemis National Park is the largest national park with an area of 4,400 square kilometers. Corbett National Park. Jim Corbett National Park is a national park in India located in the Nainital district of Uttarakhand state. The first national park in India, it was established in 1936 during the British Raj and named Hailey National Park after William Malcolm Hailey, a governor of the United Provinces in which it was then located. Kanha National Park, also known as Kanha Tiger Reserve, is a vast expanse of grassland and forest in the central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. Tigers, jackals and wild pigs can be spotted in Kanha meadows. The elevated plateau of Bamnidadar is home to birds of prey. Animals often gather at the watering holes of Sonda Tank and Babathenga Tank. The park's flora and fauna are documented in the park's Kanha Museum. The Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve is a wildlife sanctuary in Chandrapur district of Maharashtra state in India. It is Maharashtra's oldest and largest national park. Created in 1955, the reserve includes the Tadoba National Park and the Andhari Wildlife Sanctuary. Tadoba is taken from the name of the god, Tadoba, or Taru, worshipped by the tribes who live in the dense forests of the Tadoba and Andhari region, while Andhari refers to the Andhari river that meanders through the forest. Madhav National Park is situated in Shivpuri district of Gwalior division in northwest Madhya Pradesh, India. Two national highways pass through the park. The Agra to Bombay form a National Highway 3 and the Jhansi to Shivpuri National Highway 27. The park was first noticed in 1956, at 167 square kilometers, as Shivpuri National Park. In 1958, it was renamed Madhav National Park after Madho Rao Scindia, the Maharaja of Gwalior belonging to the Scindia dynasty of the Marathas, and was finalized the following year. Sakhya Sagar, a man-made reservoir within the park, has been designated as a Ramsar site since 2022. Bandhavgarh National Park is a national park of India, located in the Umaria district of Madhya Pradesh. Bandhavgarh, with an area of 105 square kilometers, 41 square miles, was declared a national park in 1968 and then became Tiger Reserve in 1993. This park has a large biodiversity. The park has a large breeding population of leopards and various species of deer. Maharaja Martan Singh of Rewa captured the first white tiger in this region in 1951. The park derives its name from the most prominent hill of the area, which is said to have been given by Lord Rama to his brother Lakshmana to keep a watch on Lanka. Bandhav equals brother, Ga equals fort. The fort was built by a Gond dynasty king. Kaziranga National Park is a national park in the Golaghat and Nagaon districts of the state of Assam, India. The park, which hosts two-thirds of the world's Indian rhinoceroses, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. According to the census held in March 2018, which was jointly conducted by the Forest Department of the Government of Assam and some recognized wildlife NGOs, the rhino population in Kaziranga National Park is 2,613. It comprises 1,641 adult rhinos, 642 males, 793 females, 206 unsexed, 387 subadults, 116 males, 149 females, 122 unsexed, and 385 calves. The park is home to large breeding populations of elephants, wild water buffalo, and swamp deer. 4. Kaziranga is recognized as an important bird area by BirdLife International for the conservation of avifaunal species. Bandipur National Park is a national park covering 868.63 kilometers to 335.38 square miles in Chamarajnagar district in the Indian state of Karnataka. It was established as a tiger reserve under Project Tiger in 1973. It has been part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve since 1986. The Maharaja of the Kingdom of Mysore created a sanctuary of 90 square kilometers, 35 square miles in 1931 and named it the Venugopala Wildlife Park. The Bandipur Tiger Reserve was established under Project Tiger in 1973 by adding nearly 800 kilometers to 310 square miles to the Venugopala Wildlife Park. Bannerghatta National Park. Bannerghatta National Park is a national park in India, located near Bangalore, Karnataka. It was founded in 1970 and declared as a national park in 1974. In 2002, a small portion of the park became a zoological garden, the Bannerghatta Biological Park. There are ancient temples in the park for worship and it is a destination for trekking and hiking. Within the national park area are 6 rural villages enclosed within 3 large enclosures for sheep and cattle farming. 101 species of birds. Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary, also known as Shasan Gir, is a forest, national park, and wildlife sanctuary near Talala Gir in Gujarat, India. It is located 43 kilometers 27 miles northeast of Somnath, 65 kilometers 40 miles southeast of Junagadh and 60 kilometers 37 miles southwest of Amreli. It was established in 1965 in the erstwhile Nawab of Junagadh's private hunting area, with a total area of 1,410.30 square kilometers. It is part of the Katia Gir Dry Deciduous Forests ecoregion. Gir National Park is closed from the 16th of June to the 15th of October every year, throughout the monsoon season. The 7 major perennial rivers of the Gir region are Hiran, Shetruunji, Dhatawadi, Shingoda, Machundri, Ambajal and Rawal. The 4 reservoirs of the area are at 4 dams, one each on Hiran, Machundri, Rawal and Shingoda rivers, including the biggest reservoir in the area, the Kamleshwar Dam, dubbed the lifeline of Gir. To be continued in part 2. Thank you.